welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for being here. All right, Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What does collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, subscription to the channel, any donations, consideration of. I appreciate you. Okay, I heard tantalizing and then abscess. An abscess means like, is that like a sore? Abscess? It feels like a growth that's like, I heard spontaneous. So it's like it wasn't expected, spontaneous. But then it's like in a place to where it's like, why is that there? Like it sticks out like a sore thumb. But I feel like this has to do with someone's personality, or it's something about them that just kind of sticks out. But you know, they maybe don't know this or can't help it or haven't noticed, sort of thing. I heard disparity just now. So it's maybe putting them in a place to where they feel hopeless because of this. So the abscess energy is still here, y'all. So, you know, abscess to me sounds like a corrosion almost, like abscess. I'm just seeing like a lump of something on like an object, but it's like, well, that's weird. Why is that there, sort of thing? But it's like, should you remove it? Is it safe to remove? Should I even bother? Y'all, this is the energy. Who this points to or what it points to, we'll get into that, I'm sure. But somebody's feeling out of place because of this. Maybe they don't know how to properly remove it, whatever this is. I'm hearing personality disorder. So that would make sense, right? They don't know that they have it unless they've been properly diagnosed. So there's something surrounding a balancing act. So maybe they were doing just enough to try to get through life, not having gone through the proper channels to be treated and diagnosed, or diagnosed and treated. So now maybe they're coming to terms to where this is like an abscess. You know, it's always been there, but it's like, well, what do you do with it? You know, how do you get rid of it? But it's almost as if like you can't, but you can learn how to deal with it, or learn like the proper channels, like therapy and all that kind of stuff. So treatment. All right, Spirit, we got it. Thank you. All right, let's get some cards out here. That was the channel energy. My deck's upside down. There we go. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Okay, we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I immediately got the energy of purging. So I feel like this is what a Queen of Pentacles is. Okay, I'm hearing that it's not even the Queen of Pentacles that's dealing with the abscess. It's what's been connected to, what the abscess has been connected to by way of a person, an energy that's also been connected to this Queen of Pentacles reverse. So there's a purging energy surrounding the Queen of Pentacles reverse, knowing that something has to let go, let loose here. So for me, it's like the observation of the Queen of Pentacles, just kind of looking around saying, you know, this isn't me. Like this isn't, you know, the capabilities, the skills, the qualities that the Queen of Pentacles would have being in the reverse, they're not, you know, they're not dwelling in that energy of the Queen of Pentacles. But it's like, why? Why can't the Queen of Pentacles be a Queen of Pentacles? That's because of the abscess growth, the connection to an abscess growth. I'm looking straight ahead, but I'm doing this motion with my hand. So I feel like whatever's here is the abscess growth energy that the Queen of Pentacles has been connected to, but there is some sort of loosening here. I heard loosening agent. So it's almost as if there's, okay, so I heard elixir. So I'm thinking elixir, are we talking about like if you have an upset stomach and you take some Pepto-Bismol or whatever, prune juice, something you can drink to eliminate the body of waste or whatever that is so your body can purge of that illness, that sickness, because that's the energy, y'all. So there's a natural purging energy here that's happening with this Queen of Pentacles reverse. And it's all good. It's completely all good because the Queen of Pentacles could not be the Queen of Pentacles that she has been destined to be for some time. But it's like, why? Why is that? Well, I'm being told, and we are being made aware that it's because a direct result, I'm hearing, of lying down with someone. So that would mean actual, like the interchange. I didn't mean to say that, but it came out. So the interchange, because exchange, what's the difference between interchange and exchange? Interchange, I don't know what I didn't know that was a word even. But I know that's important in the energy because exchange would have been very relevant, but there was no equal exchange here. This person with the abscess energy, with the problem that you possibly had sexual intercourse with, there was an exchange of energy, but the exchange is for some reason is not feeling like, I'm hearing prudent. So it wasn't a wise choice, is what I'm hearing, laying down with this particular person who has the abscess energy. And I'm doing, y'all, I'm looking straight ahead, but the energy of that is definitely here. So when we get over here, we're going to find out more about that abscess energy. All right, interchange. I have to figure out, I'm not even figure out, but like after the fact of the reading, I'm going to go to Google and see the depths of the word interchange. Exchange, I'm assuming, would mean equal. There's the equal give and take, but there was no equal give and take here. It wasn't equal. But it feels like your reason and purpose for laying down with this person was not equivalent to their reason and their purpose of lying down with you. That's why exchange is not feeling very relevant here. The person with the abscess had a deeper, I heard deeper meaning. I was going to say plan, but a deeper meaning here. All right, we got it, Spirit. Thank you. But is there anything else about this? I feel like this is just kind of, whatever this is right here wants to take over this energy so bad. But it's almost as if I wanted to be brought back to make the Queen of Pentacles the center of attention. So maybe this was something that was like an abscess growth that just kind of took over. Possibly covered this Queen of Pentacles energy to where it was like not even knowing that this was there, but it was there. But I want to make it about the Queen of Pentacles reverse because there has been somebody who has been overshadowed by this abscess growth of an energy, of a spirit. So can we focus on the Queen of Pentacles reverse? I'm hearing loosening agent again. So for the Queen of Pentacles, if this is relatable to you at this point, that's, you lied down with somebody who turned out to just kind of overshadow you or overshadow your energy, then you need to know that there is some sort of intake energy, having to take something in. And I'm hearing it's going to change your life. But that whatever that intake in is going to expel this corrosion I'm hearing. I heard corrosion just now. And naturally, I keep coming over here, y'all. All right, I mean, needless to say, maybe that's the first place to slide over to. Excuse me. Or not. I heard hidden figures just now. Or unmatched. Hidden figures? Figures meaning Are we talking pentacle energy? Because we are talking about a Queen of Pentacles. Hidden figures. I'm hearing depths. I'm hearing laws of nature. But this is given some sort of burial energy, as if something's coming back to life. All right, y'all. So it's crazy, y'all. I'm okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep that to myself, but we're definitely talking about a death, a burial, a resurrection sort of energy right now. And that's straight from the dream state from last night for me. Because I woke up with those three words. Like, oh, okay, you know, that was the cause reaction to the dream interpretation. But while I was still asleep, I received that download. That's what's going on here, just based on the dream that I had. And the meaning of why things have to be the way that they are, because that's a step process. You can't jump all the way to the end. You have to boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, right? All right, y'all. This is strictly for the Queen of Pentacles out here. Earth sign energies. It could be in your big 3. All right. All right. All right. All right. We got it, Spirit. Thank you. I'm hearing shine bright like a diamond. You know what's crazy though? You think about a diamond, a diamond has some sort of like a dark quality to it. Not as in spiritual, but just in how it gets going, started, right? Like with coal is not any other color but black. But out of that darkness, you know, and then when the light hits it just right, that diamond, it explodes with aurora, right? I just wanted to mention that. All right, let me keep going, y'all. I heard time served. So time served means dues have been paid here. Time served by way of that, whatever that is. That could be karmic energy or karma or whatever. But whatever that death of the death, burial, resurrection energy, like the time served, I think would be like the burial, right? Right in the middle. So we are here at a rebirth here. This is a rebirth energy we're approaching. All right, here we go, y'all. So I am looking at the Fool card here. So I feel like with any newborn baby energy, if we are talking about approaching a rebirth, like that Fool card means, you know, the baby, you got to make sure there's, you know, nothing in the way of a baby, a newborn even, you know, you have to swaddle them so they don't scratch their eyes out or anything like that, to keep them safe from themselves so they don't harm themselves. But even I was being shown like a baby who's crawling, learning to crawl, not walk yet, but learning to crawl. You got to make sure that everything is out of the way of the landscape. You know, there are no cords. They can't stick anything in a socket. You know, they can't harm themselves. So this has to do, Queen of Pentacles reverse, you coming into terms of, you know, this rebirth energy. But while you're still kind of new and wet behind the ears still, that Fool card lets me know you have a fabulous new start, but there's still some energies of precaution around you. Tell me more about the Fool card, Spirit, like in particular, if there's anything I could tell a Queen of Pentacles reverse going toward a rebirth process, what is it that they have to be on the lookout for? I'm being shown like a car. All right, so I'm hearing the word sabotage. Spirit, tell me, I'm getting a little distracted, y'all. Spirit, tell me, I'm seeing a lot of different things, but I just want to hone in on one in particular thing. I heard baitable. So that, to me, that would mean falling for some sort of 1-2 or falling for a okie doke. Because if you're baitable, That means that anybody can throw out a piece of bread and, you know, you might stop and smell it, or you might stop to say, I wouldn't mind a taste or a sample. Huh. All right. So okay. So I'm being reminded of the step process of the death, burial, resurrection, and identifying what already like put you in the ground, the death part. Like what already has been done that you definitely don't want to have to be buried again. So I heard hashtag just now. Hashtag hashtag means, you know, this would be something that's very relevant to you. Something that you know is going to stand out. I'm hearing capture the heart of many. Okay, so validation. So feeling like you need to be validated, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if that's by friends, neighbors, co-workers, family. I think family has an underscore under it, like definitely family. Having to be validated by them has been like a death energy surrounding you. We got it, Spirit. Thank you. So now I'm being told it's one of those things like, you know, these people wouldn't even show, they didn't even come to your funeral is what I'm hearing. They didn't come to your funeral. Mind you, we already had the death, right? And then there was the burial. They didn't even come. They didn't even show up. Were they there in your darkest times? Yes or no? Okay, no, they didn't show up to your own burial. So this is what's happening with the Fool card. Just remember that. Remember that. So these are the same ones that you kind of held some, I'm hearing pretentious. So you allowed them to hold some sort of space in your whole life's journey for what? They couldn't even return the favor. So this is letting you know this time around when the resurrection comes and you get that new start, forget them people. This is not about pleasing them and appeasing them and being accepted by them. This isn't about that. You got a whole new start of a resurrection. What you gonna do with it? Go back to the old ways? No. All right, speaking of death, y'all, I just looked down at the table. The death card. Yes, the death card. Let's see what's behind this. This definitely signifies this transformation, but that's all we've been talking about. The death, the burial, the resurrection. We're headed toward the resurrection energy here. So what's behind the death card, Spirit? The world card. Yes, this is definitely something's over and completed. So don't go back into whatever this is, but that's not even the point here. I don't even feel like that's a thought. I felt like that's a precaution. And that's what that Fool card upright stands for. You know, you do have your new start, but be, you know, aware that XYZ. And we just went over the XYZ. Behind the Fool card, the 8 of Wands, and then we have the 8 of Swords. So I like to see these 8s here. But there's a fast approaching energy by way of communication or efforts made with this 8 of Wands. Spirit, tell me more. I'm hearing waiting at the door. So they're waiting at the door. What does that mean? I feel like that's a popular meme. I've been waiting for you at the door, you know, and then you swing your head to the right because it's kind of mimicking something from, what is that? Scared Straight program. So if somebody's waiting at the door, it's like I heard execution just now. Oh. Oh. So the death card's taking on a different meaning for others. Because I feel like I heard supersede. I've heard supersede kind of throughout the energy, but I just heard it again. So for me, it kind of feels like those same people who didn't show up to your burial, those are the ones who actually, okay, this one being told, y'all. They knew you weren't going to stay in the ground. So why should they show up to a burial when they know you're coming back? And I'm hearing even stronger because they know you. They are well aware of who you are. So with the death energy, it's like, why even bother to show up? They're coming back. So there would have been no mourning of, you leaving the earth or whatever. I don't know if this is a physical thing or if it's just spiritual. It could be both. But they knew you'd come back. World card right behind the death card. Like a whole nother cycle beginning. But the waiting for you at the door, it's like, are they saying that they have another chance to try to keep you bound here with this Eight of Swords energy? Do they have another chance to come and, string you along, or just so they could have their way with you and your energy and your beliefs and your lifestyle and what you do, just all up in your business, to try to control you or make you think that, you're not a unique individual, or you can't do this and you can't do that. Because that's what I'm seeing with this Eight of Swords. It just feels like hidden energy, or I heard hidden beliefs. Because they knew you'd be back, right? So there are hidden understandings that they never shared with you about who you are and the strengths that you have. But I'm being reminded of an energy and a channeling of you possibly were not aware fully of capabilities or something around that. Interesting. I'm hearing let bygones be bygones. So that sounds like some sort of poor attempt to saying I'm sorry or forgive me. Because they know you're coming back. Okay, so they did everything to try to bury you. But it wasn't successful, because if it was a one and done deal, like, oh, she's gone, then I feel like they would have came to support that just to make sure you were gone. But they didn't even show up because they knew that wasn't true. You weren't gone. You would be back. But now the let bygone be bygone energy showing up. Yeah, interesting. Let's see what this card is connected to this energy. Oh, it's two cards. I'm going to turn them over. Okay. Look at this. This is why they want to let bygones be bygones. You have the Three of Swords reversed and the Nine of Swords. I'm hearing they're completely over it. Like they're tired of rehashing whatever this energy is. And I really feel like it's what they put you through or what they fed you. I wanted to say led you to believe, but I heard fed you to believe. But we had something about some sort of ingestion or ingestation energy with the elixir. But you're purging right now, or you've purged at this point from whatever they were. I heard force feeding you. I feel like I said that earlier. They were force feeding you something, or making you believe something, because that's that Eight of Swords, you being trapped. But you can definitely get out of this, but because of the circumstances or the beliefs or the energy, the people you keep around you, where you live, or the job that you've had forever. I mean, it could be limiting beliefs. All of those circumstances and more can contribute to that limiting beliefs, which is this Eight of Swords. But there was an underscore under the word family when we were getting into this energy. But this is the let bygones be bygones, because they're under some sort of scrutiny. I mean, this isn't this is definitely scrutiny right here. Nine of Swords and Three of Swords reverse. These people are asking for all kinds of forgivenesses, but not to you. They want to be forgiven by God for what they put you through, but they don't want you to know that that's the energy right now, but it's definitely there. Whew. That's the resurrection though, right? That's the resurrection energy, y'all. Because they know you're coming back. people are asking for, these people are, oh my, I'm hearing panicking. They on their knees, like in a literal prayer, begging stance of an energy. Hands up to the sky, please. These people are being polite to everybody, strangers even, because they are asking for some sort of like forgiveness. I heard retribution. But for me, it just seems like they're trying to balance things out now with the being overly polite at this point, and that's not even their flavor. Obviously, if they were doing dirt to try to bury you behind the scenes, behind your back, keeping you in this sort of limited response energy, like you couldn't do much for yourself because of whatever it is, the energy that they were placing on you or making you, force feeding you to believe somehow. So they were forcing an energy on you that was limiting. That's that Queen of Pentacles reverse. Why can't she be the Queen of Pentacles that she's destined to be? Why? I mean, this was from the beginning of the reading. Like, why? This Queen of Pentacles asked. Why can't I be the Queen of Pentacles I'm supposed to be? Like, what's going on? This over here, to keep you bound, Eight of Swords. But they're waiting for you at the door, I heard, because they know you coming back. I was just seeing somebody like at the tombs, like the biblical story of Jesus when he was buried. They went back and, you know, Jesus is not there. That's the energy, y'all. And then Jesus appears and these people are falling out, turning white. They want to worship him. They want to follow him. They want to do all this stuff, you know, to show that we've been on your side all this time. Oh my God, a miracle. Oh my God, did you know Jesus is back? Oh my God, you know that. But we talking about you, collective. Mm-hmm. And you know I do not have to say this is not for everybody. Because y'all know this ain't for everybody. Now let's jump over here, you guys. I'm hearing we save the best for last. The abscess energy, to where I just kept coming over here saying this is the abscess. I heard remote control just now. So remote control is somebody you can, so somebody you can program. I was picking up a remote and trying to change the channel, but it's like somebody doing this to this person, controlling them, programming them to whatever they wanted them to be. So whatever show you want to watch, let me hit, I heard 4-7. 4-7 could be significant. Oh. So this person's being controlled right now, possibly by a passed over loved one. That's what I just got. Somebody's controlling this person with a remote, making them do things to humiliate themselves. That's the energy that I'm receiving, y'all. So somebody from your ancestral lineage is controlling this person now with a remote control. So, okay, so what I'm seeing now, y'all, forgive me, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but if they want this person's car to drive off of a mountain, they're going to hit that control and the car drives off the mountain. If they want this person to walk out in traffic, they're going to hit that remote, this person walks out in traffic. It's that sort of energy. Wow. But this was the abscess that was controlling you. Right? Right. Queen of Pentacles. This was what was hiding you, is what I heard. It was hiding you. Now let's get into this. Let's see what's happening here. We got the 7 of Wands. So this person's fighting to stay on top. Because obviously it means they're gunning for them. That's what I heard. Not coming for them, but they're gunning for them. Gunning means hunting. They're coming for this person. So what I'm getting now, it's a step-by-step energy, just as the same with you, collective, with the death, the burial, the resurrection. This person got another thing too. It's a step process. They've already been through possibly like the first energy. I don't know what the 3-step is over here, but they're also going through it. I got to find out what their process is. Spirit, tell me more about this abscess. All right, so I'm hearing corroded again. I'm being shown like a battery that's corroded. You ever pick up an old piece of some sort of technology or something that requires a battery? We'll go with the remote control. No, I was told I can't go with the remote control because the remote control energy belongs to your past over ancestors who are controlling this person and the energy surrounding this person. They got that on lock, y'all. Your ancestors are all over that right there. But the corrosion energy, like a battery, like you pull it out of something or you don't even touch it because it's so nasty, it's corroded. Like it looks dangerous or hazardous. Like you don't even want to touch it, right? That's over here, this person. Ooh, look at the 7 of Cups reverse, y'all. So you know that's my mental illness card. That's like mental, I heard disruption. So they're being disrupted. But we were talking about seeking therapy and all of that. But what was it? I said there was some sort of disorder in the channeled energy. So that's where we're coming back over here. But that was already here. That flavor was all over this. Of what Queen of Pentacles was connected to you. You were no longer connected to this person. At least you didn't know. But this person definitely stayed on top of you. Like they wanted to, like the abscess. And now there's a corrosion happening, but I heard liquefied. But you've been loosened from this corrosion, and now it can really happen. I'm hearing now the games can really begin now, because if you were still connected to that, then you would possibly be affected. But you know your ancestors got you. Now you're free. You've had that, you know, the resurrection is here for you. That energy is all over you right now. It's this newness. This person, corrosion. All right, y'all, behind the 7 of Wands, and we talked about the 7 of Cups, 7. We have a Tower here. So yeah, it's about to go down. I mean, we just heard, you know, now the fun can begin, right? Your ancestors about to have a field day with this one. I mean, they've already been having fun, but now it really begins, is the understanding. So we have the Tower, and they can't escape. We got the Chariot reverse. We got a King of Cups here. And then we have an Empress reverse. These two cannot escape. Here's a pair. So these two are this corrosion effort of an energy here. The abscess that was superseding you, Queen of Pentacles. So these two characters I'm hearing a few different things. They don't match to me, but I'm hearing them. I heard dispel. There were 2 others before that, but I lost it. So I'm hearing rumors, dispel rumors. So I heard fact check. All right, so these people are having to answer for rumors that were spread about you, or whatever it is that, whatever narrative they were trying to spin in regards to you. There's a fact check going on with the ancestors, your ancestors. Like, so what about the time when you said this? You know, you did this. I'm hearing something about, well, I'm getting an energy of filing false police reports. Or if it has to do with a agency, a government agency, then there was something that went that direction with some sort of falsified rumor energy that would have been against you, Queen of Pentacles. They got an answer for all of this now. That's all this is telling me. Like the wait, I'm being reminded of the waiting for you at the door. They're going through the same thing, waiting for you, waiting for them at the door with the fact check energy. All right, we can move on from these two. Just so you know who's there. All righty, I heard knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, I don't know to break that down or not, but I just want to put that out there. All right, so these cards are underneath this energy of this Empress reverse and the King of Cups. I heard they're both crazy. So they're both being challenged in the mental department. I heard dedication. But your ancestors have the remote control at this point, so they could do anything that's going to show them to be like, you need some help with the things or actions that they're taking, things that they're doing. Y'all, that's messed up. It's so good, but it's messed up. Like I said, that your ancestors have the remote when it comes to this energy over here, but now we see who's here by way of the King of Cups and the Empress reverse. And your ancestors having the remote control can trigger them to say and do like some wild stuff just on command of changing the channel on them. But then that's where the crazy comes in. So now I'm being told that this is how they wanted you to look. So when they made those false reports, whether it be police reports or contacting a government agency, they wanted you to appear crazy. But now the remote is in your ancestors' hands, controlling them to make them look crazy. Like, how are you going to prove this one? To make you seem like you're totally sane. That ain't the flavor. Now they gotta, I said they were getting fact checked. They gotta dispel these rumors that they created and started. Yeah, that's the energy, y'all. Wow. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Temperance, Two of Wands, and a Lover's card. Let me just lay all of these down so I can get a nice view of these, and then we're gonna check the energy. They were all on the side, but I heard scorn lover just now, and I heard don't rock the boat. All right, so this sounds like a companionship of sorts. I do have the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, but they don't want to be under the same roof is what I'm hearing, but they have to be. I heard squeal just now. So somebody's holding something over the other person to where it's maybe some sort of blackmail energy. I'm not surprised. I mean, but the scary part is like, who's crazier here? Who's the crazier one in this scenario? And then by your ancestors holding the remote control, they could flip the channel on either one of them. I heard psych the F out. If somebody, that must be like a slang term. If somebody psyched the F out, that would mean psycho, right? I don't use that, but that's what I heard. So maybe that's their complaint. Like, you're psyched the F out, or, or he psyched the F out. But the energy I'm getting is she's supposed to be the crazy one, but he's showing up now as the crazy one. So how you gonna have the one who's known to be crazy calling you crazy? That's the energy, y'all. But then the thing is, they're forced to be together for some reason. They're forced to be together. They can't leave each other's side if they wanted to. Yikes. All right, y'all, I'm over this energy. Like, I'm not even trying to get infested with this. Like, remember I said this is corrosion over here? I'm not trying to get that on me. That's enough for us just to cover the basics of what's going on with this energy that was trying to supersede you. I guess as long as they could get away with it, collective. But You're going through this purging energy. You've had your burial. Now it's time for that resurrection. Uh-oh, this card turned over in the deck, but I'm assuming that it came out with whatever that energy is. All right, so waiting for you at the door, we have the house card. You know, that was the whole, they didn't come to your burial, and they know you're coming back, so I don't know, the house card makes me feel like, you know, they know that you, I'm hearing firm foundation and firm beliefs. So that lets me know that with this burial energy, not only are you coming back, but you're coming back with a whole new perspective. Like it's you, but it's not you. And maybe that's why they're so afraid here, that they're begging for forgiveness. Not from you, though, because they don't want you to know that they were behind this whole thing to try to keep you buried. But it's not working. So family, foundation, house card, that family energy, you know, was heavy anyway. So that could be the significance of the house card coming out. At the bottom of the deck, oh, family room. There we go. I mean, yeah. Confirmation. Let's see what this card is. This was the first one to fly out. And it's touching this Queen of Pentacles reverse. So we have mature man here. And then we have privileged lady. But that was over here. We had the King of Cups. And we had the Empress reverse. Confirmation. I'm hearing your downfall. To be served. Your downfall to be served. Okay. All right, let me turn this last card over. We have sudden wealth. I told you they have to stay together for a reason. There's a reason why, and it could be connected to whatever this sudden wealth card is. Because somebody's anticipating some sort of payout here, but they both want a piece of this pie, but they're waiting for it. I heard they're going to keep waiting too. And the end result is not what they're expecting. I heard pass away, so I don't know. There's been death energy all over this, but for you it just means by way of a burial and a resurrection. But for them, this is a 3-step process. So sudden wealth, or it could be death, sudden wealth, and surprise ending. So I hope this helps.